Hello there, Pisces, and welcome to Quick Tarot. This is a quick tarot reading, oh, that one flew out, for the remaining month of April. Now, I did just do a reading, which was quite nice, but just because we got onto the second card, it decided that there was going to be a new screen, and it completely cut the camera off and froze, and wonderful technological joys, Mercury retrograde. So it gets a little bit frustrating after a while. Okay, so so Mercury retrograde went from the 1st of April and it goes through to the 24th, 25th. It can affect technology, communication. It can also bring back cycles from the past or make you think about cycles from the past. Now, we had the strength before as well, which was great. And we also had 4 cards before. So, have you had technological issues, as I am quite obviously experiencing at the moment? It's a bit of a pain. So, that's one of the reasons why I've been delayed with uploading more videos. It's, the planet of Mercury is communication. So, you might get communications from people from the past, or you might find, like I did, that somebody's creating fake social media profiles to keep an eye on you, and maybe they don't want to communicate how they feel about something yet, but it's a bit creepy. It's a bit creepy. For doing that, it's a bit creepy. Also, if people come back from the past, there's a reason why you walked away. There's a reason why it ended. Okay, whether that's your fault or their fault, but there is a reason there, and it's not going to help you to go backwards. So, you're just going to be doing the same thing over and over again, and as they say, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So it's up to you how you deal with it. So how's the retrograde dealing? How has the retrograde been for you so far? What did you do for the solar eclipse? That was on the 8th. In the UK time, it was at 8 p.m. as well. So we have all the 8s. We're in an 8 year. It was April the 8th at 8 p.m. The 8 is Eight is the number of abundance, is the number of karma. It's also basically like closing out karmic cycles. So very relevant with regards to Mercury retrograde. It also had the new moon in Aries as well there. So was there anything that you wanted to manifest for this next moon cycle? So if there is, pop it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you like this reading, hit the like button. If you want more readings of guidance like this, then please hit the subscribe, because 1, it supports the channel, 2, it notifies you when I upload stuff. If there's anything in this that resonates, take it as it resonates. If it doesn't, then please leave it for somebody else that it does. But I would love to get some feedback from you. Just pop it in the comments below. So we've got the 4 of Pentacles here. 4 of Pentacles is about holding back. It is about looking after your assets. It's about taking care of your own needs. It can be a bit of a withdrawal card, or a reclusive kind of card. It can be about being frugal and holding on to your money, holding on to your assets, probably more than you need to. But you've also, with this, you've got the Knight of Cups, which is like some kind of an emotional offering coming in. So perhaps you have dealt with speaking with somebody on an emotional level, but you're having to hold back from that. You're going to have some kind of decisions to make with regards to how you move forward with this. But it's understanding which of the decisions is going to be good for you. Sorry, that clicking is my dogs. It's understanding which one of these decisions is going to help you grow. I mean, this is why we've got the dragonflies in the 7 of Cups here. That's about growth, it's about change, it's about positive change. So have a look at the options. So if it is something to do with something from the past, as I said, there's a reason why it's over or why it's in the past. So if you want to keep doing that same thing over and over again, thinking it's going to change, that's cool, that's your choice, it's not my choice. But make sure that whichever decision you make is going to be good for everyone involved. Because if you don't, it's just going to be more hurt and more resentment, more bitterness, okay? So have a look at that. Have a look at how this has affected you on an emotional level. This is why we've got the Knight of Cups. So just be aware of it, be discerning, and just think it through before you make any silly choices, okay? Right, just laying it on the table, okay? So we've got the Five of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So it seems that you have been left out in the cold, or you feel that you've been left out in the cold, perhaps by an air sign, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or somebody who is standing in their truth, or you've been left out in the cold for staying in your truth. Okay, or you feel that way, or you have felt that way. Now, we've got the Emperor, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Wands here. The Emperor is about... nice one, dogs. Oh. For some reason, it doesn't want me to do the Pisces reading today. Oh, dear. Right. So... the Emperor is about looking after your own immediate needs, and it is thinking about yourself. It is the card of Stoicism. It is the card of self-care. It's looking after your own empire. So looking after you, your family, your immediate environment, making sure that is running smoothly. So it's saying that whatever this is that you felt left out with, to just focus on what is in your immediate environment, because whatever that is, it's not in your best nature, it's not in your best interest at the moment. Your immediate environment is looking after your own needs is, and he's got this lovely big boulder in his hand there, which could be like having the world in your hands. It's very similar to the pentacle in his hand, looking after the needs of you and the people that depend on you, okay? We've got the Nine of Cups here, so being able to look after that and think about your own environment is going to bring you to emotional fulfillment, confirmation, and then the emotional fulfillment is going to mean that you can move on to calmer waters. But there will be support there. It's just a case of not staying in the victim mode of feeling left out, or just being aware that if you stay in this poverty mindset or this lack mindset, and not looking after your immediate environment, that will continue as it is. But you need to be able to look after your own environment, look after your own needs, and there is going to be support there for you if you need it. Now, the support being there and you moving on to calm shores is going to bring you to the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands, some people say it's to do with marriage. It might mean that you meet somebody who is able to help you with your journey or support you to move on to calmer waters. It can be about achievement. It can also be about manifestation because of the 1111 in there. I'm not sure if you can see those. So 1111. Now, the manifestation point of it is, if there is something that you've always wanted to do, this can help you with especially if it's going to help you with your immediate environment, that is going to be a fantastic way to go forward. And by doing that, you're going to be moving into a calmer sense of reality, a calmer environment. You're going to be looking after yourself, and you're going to get an emotional sense of achievement and fulfillment out of that. So think about what it is that you need, or what it is that you've always wanted to do. Start looking at that, start working towards that goal, start working towards achieving something that's going to be good for you. Now, the last bit that we've got here is the Strength card, which is a Leo. Now, we've also got the Queen of Wands. As you can see, that is also a lion there. Let me just move these over so you can see it a bit better. There we go. It's not very clear there, is it? Oh, and then we've got the glare from there. Oh. Right. So we've got the Strength card. We've also got the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So Strength card. With the Strength card, it is... You've got this woman who is putting her mouth in the hand of a lion, not in this one, but in Norm Tarot. It's dealing with your own demons. It's battling with your own ego. Okay? Now, this is a Leo card, so it might be something to do with a Leo. It might be a Leo that's left you out in the cold. But by dealing with your own inner demons and facing your own fears, working on your ego and doing that shadow work and thinking about the things that are going to bring you joy, that is going to put you into the Queen of Wands energy. Now, the Queen of Wands is the only in the court cards that doesn't have salamanders on her cloak. So it's basically she is taking a risk, but she is protected. because so she'll have a black cat in traditional tarot. She's taking that risk, but she is divinely protective. She's also the most attractive looking queen or king in the entire deck. So by taking care of yourself and your ego and whatever it is that is keeping you in this mindset, you are going to not only look at your own happiness, which is sunflowers facing towards the sun is the happiest card in the deck. You are going to look so much more attractive as a result of this, okay? But the thing is, the only thing that is stopping you from achieving this is your own mindset. And this strength card is telling you to be aware of your mindset, be aware of your ego. Now, your ego isn't just about being pompous and stuck up. It is also about fear. Okay, so your ego is a bit of a protective barrier to stuff. So are you self-sabotaging? Are you causing things to happen so that it can justify what your fears are already saying? Or, are you creating that cycle because of your fear? Or are you being more intuitive? It's understanding the difference between intuition and fear. It's understanding that your ego can keep you trapped, and you can sometimes create these cycles that aren't allowing you to be in your Queen of Wands happy, authentic self. So this is a little bit of a long reading, but I think it's really positive. We need to have a look at this victim mode. We need to have a look at our ego here, and start working on. You can't remove it. Everyone who says I've got no ego is a liar. They've probably got one of the worst egos going. But it's being able to maintain it in a way that's going to allow you to point your flowers towards the sun, to point towards your happiness, to find your happy place, to get your emotional fulfillment and achieve the things that you want to achieve in life, okay? So I hope this resonates with you. If it does, pop it in the comments. If it doesn't, leave it for somebody else. Please like, share, subscribe if you can. If you don't want to, don't feel forced. I'm not the boss of you. But I will hopefully see you again soon. And I hope this helps.